Hey everyone, welcome to this channel and to this reading. I feel like I fell into my chair. For those of you new here, you are most welcome. Thank you for joining us. This is going to be a general energy reading for Virgos for March 20th through the 31st. A couple just quick things. We have new moon in Aries upon us. That's good. Astrological new year, cycles completing, closing, conclusions being come to, resolutions to things. I feel like, the wheel is turning. There's a reset, a reboot, just new energy coming in. That's going to have a lot of people see some endings and new beginnings in their lives. Might inspire you to take some action toward something, some initiative toward something new, perhaps. Give you a new sense of innovation and optimism, I'm hoping. Also, we have Saturn entering Aquarius, which is, fantastic. This is a very exciting time, despite external appearances and circumstances. There's a beautiful purpose and outcome on the other side, okay? Alright. I would suggest if you have a lot of Aquarian in your chart, to look at your chart and to see where that's lying. We'll give you a little bit more insight about what may be affected for you in your life with the age of Aquarius coming in soon. Also, I try to suggest that you look at your moon sign, your rising sign, your Venus signs. Listen to readings according to those as well if you'd like, because they can offer you a lot more insight as well. So let's get some general themes of energy coming in for you over the course of this time, the 20th through the 31st for Virgos, please. Okay, well, I've been seeing this card quite a bit. A new start is coming. Interesting what I was just speaking about now, isn't it? Alright, new moon. So again, like I was just speaking, new moon in Aries, right? Bringing in new beginnings for people, closing out cycles for them. So, thank you, Spirit. Let's see. Yeah, the end of a cycle approaches. So this new moon, this time of the new moon, we have, this is on the bottom of the deck for the last reading too. A new romantic cycle begins. During this time of the new moon, so during the duration between the new moon and the full moon, I feel like that's where this energy is building for this new start coming in. The cycle will end during the full moon, perhaps. Could be pertaining to things within the 3D realm, circumstances in your life. Could be things focused with career, finances, the home, family and such. That's just a possibility because it's Capricorn energy. I love seeing the new moon card. It just is so full of like optimism and positive energy. I love it. So a new start's coming for Virgos. Let's see. Any more, please? All right, come on. For Virgos. Okay, the first card you have is the Six of Swords. A new start is coming. So perhaps you've made a decision about a direction that you want to go in and what it takes to make that happen in your life. moving on from something, putting something behind you in order to move forward. This could also mean travel, but during this time, you know, really, is that reasonable to say? I don't know. Possibly. But yeah, some kind of movement that's going to bring this new start in. I'm really feeling like leaving some things behind here to walk into a more positive direction. Maybe coming out of some kind of Five of Swords energy, which is, you know, feeling regret, remorse, feeling very downtrodden and not good, okay? Coming out of that mentally. This could be a cycle within your mental capacities, your thought life, that's ending, you're moving on from. You're picking up those swords and being like, I'm out of here. This is no longer what I want to be doing, you know? Moving along. So the end of a tough cycle approaches for Virgo, please. Opening up of the heart space. Maybe this new start that you want to move toward may have been conflicting. There may have been something that's occurred that's, you know, kind of inspired this or set this in motion. But you're going to have victory and success over it. I don't know why these cards are not shuffling nicely today. Sorry. The end of a cycle. The end of a cycle of waiting for something, perhaps. With the Hangman energy, this is really about somebody receiving enlightenment about something. Like I just said, you know, might have been a hard thing to come to. Willing to take the action and the initiative that's needed and required to close out a cycle and bring in this new start, this new beginning. Possibly having to walk away from something, having to sacrifice something in order to end a cycle. But this is like you have... This is where your willpower lies, okay? It's about having the willpower to do what's necessary to take that action. If something has been feeling suspended and stagnant, like it's not moving, there's been waiting involved, that's coming to an end. Okay, I don't know why I'm still shuffling that deck. It's not the one. Oh, let's see. Yeah, this could be in regard to your commitment to something. But I'm feeling more here like you're doing whatever is necessary for you to move on in a situation, regardless if that requires some sense of sacrifice or not. Because you might know it's necessary in order to have this new start. Okay. There's some kind of enlightenment involved here that gives you that push. You want to see things kind of gestate. You want to see them move. So pretty much in alignment with the, moving on from something in order to really come into this place of what it is you truly desire, what your wish fulfillment is. So if your situation has been like, you know you're not going to get where you want to go by staying in a particular situation, this is moving on in order to have this wish fulfillment, this contentment and happiness. Okay, what's going to make you feel fulfilled and happy? Tell me more about the Hangman, please. Yep. So here we are with the Fool card, wanting a new beginning. So if there's been a standstill involved and you allow it, that hasn't allowed you to move into this new beginning that you're desiring, your willpower is really pushing you toward doing what's necessary, like I said, toward taking the risk that's necessary, sacrificing whatever's necessary to move you into this new beginning. Sorry, that's my cats you hear in the background, if you hear them. Because with this Fool card, again, could be another travel card. Are you going somewhere? But this is like finally having the freedom to go after this Nine of Cups, this new start, okay, that you want. A new energy within you. Escaping from this cycle, finding some freedom out of whatever this cycle is that's ending. Got the Lover's card. So perhaps a new beginning in love, taking a risk for love, for a partner, for possibly a divine counterpart. For me, they're faded. They're very or it could be moving away from this. That's also a possibility, but perhaps you want a new start with these lovers. Making that choice. Making some kind of choice to bring in this new beginning. This could be your wish fulfillment and doing what's necessary and moving things around in your life. Receiving that enlightenment to move toward that, perhaps. Tell me more about the Nine of Cups, please. Yeah, somebody wanting to transform a situation. There's a death to something so that there can be a rebirth, a transformation within your life. So again, I feel like you're making these decisions to move on toward what's going to fulfill you, despite what, you may have to do in order to get there. This Death card is ultimately about transformation in life. So, again, similar to a new beginning, right? Because there's a death and then there's the birth of something new. The ending of something so that something new can be born. So definitely a change on the horizon for you guys, right? Let's see, tell me more about the Fool card. I just saw the Judgment card, so really receiving some kind of wisdom, guidance about this from your spiritual team, source, wherever the case may be for you, but a higher consciousness about it that really is enabling you and giving you a new energy to move forward. Let's see, tell me more about the Fool card, please. Not too many. They're throwing books. Throwing books at me. Okay. Finding both of these cards too, this person's they're taking just what's necessary. I mean, sometimes in this Six, there's kind of some baggage, but the Six of Swords, but he's very carefree. He's just taking what's needed. He's optimistic, just, carefree about it, okay? All right. Moving toward for me. This is the Six of Wands. So moving toward success, this, what's going to give you, like, make you feel like in this ecstatic state. You know, this can represent like a sense of ecstasy, but you're going to have victory, okay? And if you've been waiting, again, if you've been waiting, this is victory over that. This is the end of that cycle. Being open, like I said, he's carefree, being open to what's to come, being open to this new beginning. More about the Lovers. Yeah, somebody's trying to manifest that. Somebody's willpower is really toward wanting to bring these lovers together, perhaps. Ending the cycle of waiting, maybe. They're followed by the Two of Cups. So what this is telling me is that somebody's ready to move forward, to take the risk, to make the sacrifice, even to travel if necessary, to bring in this wish fulfillment. For me, I know I say for me all the time, I really need to think about my verbiage a little more. This is these lovers in the 5D, in the spiritual realm, they're already connected. There's no separation there. So this is kind of like as above, so below type energy for me. This is a very guided and protected, almost like destined connection. This is like soulmate energy, divine counterpart energy, twin flame, however you want to label it. But they're being guided together. This is bringing this connection from the spiritual realm into the physical realm, like an actual tangible togetherness. So you're wanting that new start. You're wanting to end a cycle of perhaps separation or waiting, and having this new beginning. And I see that the cycle is going to end. You're going to have this new start. The situation's transforming. There's a rebirth between them. This is, for me, soul ties, soulmates, etc. You know, they share the heart, wanting to pour into it together. Wow, that's amazing. I love that so much, guys. Okay. So let's get a guidance card for Virgo. You see this person, he's very open and receptive to this too. He really wants this. He's reaching out for it. All right. For me, this is really, she's on the verge, right, of birthing. Hairball, the number 41, equals a 5, so change. So do you remember when I was saying about leaving something behind, or even making sacrifices, doing something, whatever is necessary to end a cycle, to bring in this new beginning, this new start, right? Knock, knock. I love when that card comes out too. It's one of my favorites. So with this hairball card, it's like, you know, something has to be expelled. Something has to be moved out of the way. Okay? And I'll read it to you. So let's see. Uh-oh, small little tangle, no big deal. Last thing you want to do is get your knickers in a knot. It will all smooth out as soon as you stop, take a big deep breath, and realize it's time to hand it off to the universe. The dude to the rescue. Move aside. So this is very divinely guided. Okay? So whatever is needing to be done in order for this wish to be fulfilled, be rest assured that, you know, you have support. Okay? You have guidance and support working with you. You're receiving this enlightenment, this support. Okay? And then knock, knock. Again, for me, it's bringing the spiritual into the tangible. No, you aren't hearing things. The universe is sending signs, guidance, divine messengers, probably even neon billboards. Couldn't be a better time to answer the door and see who's coming knocking. So this could quite possibly be somebody traveling either towards you or you toward them. But for me, this is bringing something very tangible. And you're being shown, you're being given this enlightenment and guidance. You're seeing the signs, the synchronicities, things moving in that direction. So, all right, Virgos, I hope that this has supported you, and I so appreciate you watching. Bye.